I've got a lot of catching up to do, but on this episode, there will be no Rays wins because they didn't win all weekend. Welcome back. I missed round 5, round 6, and round 7 results. So we're going to go over those today. The Rays did not win. They did not win a single game on this stretch where there are no recordings. They went 0-3. So this is from round 5. Starting with the Yankees and Phillies. Yankees have been really hot. They took down the Phillies 4-2. Joshi with the game MVP. Phillies dropped back-to-back games. EJ with the win on the mound. 4 PBM with the loss. Yankees bounced back and beat the current number 1 team at that time. Rockies and Rays. Wow. Rays played horrible. Jenna throws a 1-hitter. NYC Aiden with a 2-home run game. Jenna gets the MVP and the win. Seb gets the loss. No offense at all for the Rays in that game. And that would wrap up round number 5. All right, on to round number 6. This was the games from Sunday. Rays and Phillies. What a game. Rays and Phillies have had some good ones this year. And they have another really good one. But in this game, the Rays lose in 7 innings with a walk-off home run hit by Phantom. Pagan got the MVP. Expired Milk with the win. Goes through the loss on the mound. It's been rough for the Rays. Through stretches, they have not been able to win games. That's a tough one to lose. You felt like they probably could have had it, but they did not. They lose on the road 7-8 in 7 innings. Then Sunday night, the second game of round 6, the Rockies and Yankees. How about the Rockies? I mean, coming off this, that's 3 wins in a row. They defeat the Yankees 9-5. Troop with the MVP and the win. Bars gets a loss on the mound. The notes of this game: masterclass pitching from Troop and J&A. Someone with the first record super sweet spot home run. He hit a ball 714 feet. That is a long way. That is a really long way. I guess that's one of the hardest things to do in the game. But Rockies were moving through those 3 rounds. And like I said, they're that sneaky team. J&A. Good pitcher. Really good pitcher. And he could potentially lead these Rockies to a potential World Series appearance if they can stay hot. All right, and on to round 7 results, the game from last night, Monday. Starting tonight, the Phillies, Rockies, that game had no competitiveness to it. Phillies blow out the Rockies 10-1. Pagan with the win on the mound. MVP goes to C. CRN Night Owl. Sorry, it took me a second to get that name. Of course, Pagan with the win on the mound. Prince with the loss for the Rockies. Rockies' winning streak ends. Philadelphia gets back the 1 seed. So, Yankees and Rays. It was kind of all Yankees from this game. I pitched. Not my best pitching performance. But we had a chance to win. 6-4. Bottom of the 4th, 2 on, 2 out. I stepped up to the plate, batting leadoff, the 1 spot. And I would pop out to the pitcher after. Unluckily, I also had a hit that was lined to center, but deep center near the warning track, but snagged. Not my best hitting performance. Only 1 hit that game and could not come through in the clutch. So the Rays have now lost 3 in a row. Lamb gets the MVP. Surtain with the win on the mound. CSX with the loss on the mound. Game notes: great hitting performance by the Yankees. Close and competitive game. Rays started warming up late with late hits, but the Yankees defense held up at the end. All right, and on to round number 8. Here's your matchups. Good games around the league tonight, and let's go over my predictions. All right, first the Phillies and the Yankees. Both teams coming off wins yesterday. Phillies big time, Yankees by 2. I don't know how locked in I am with the Yankees pitching against the Phillies. I think the Yankees have good pitching, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna give it to the Phillies. I think they're the better team in this matchup, looking to hold the 1 seed. I'm gonna say they do tonight, but the only thing that would hold them back from doing this is that Pagan cannot pitch. That's the only thing that could hold the Phillies back. But I still have them winning. I think their offense is really good. Next one are the Rockies and the Rays. The Rays are looking for a win. Currently on this season, they have won. They're 1-6. They're desperate to find a win. The Rockies are fighting for first place in the National League. It depends who shows up for the Rockies tonight. Will they be able to do it tonight? I say yeah. The Rays, it's not looking good for them right now. And I hate to say that, but it's like I said earlier, it's the fact, can the team get hot at the right time? Can the pitching get hot? And right now, the biggest issue for the Rays have just been pitching. It's just the pitching hasn't been absolutely horrible, but it's not been, you're giving them about 5 to 7 runs a game. You'd love to drop that to 4 to 3. If they can do that, they can win more games. It's just the few runs that are making the difference right now, but the Braves pitching staff just cannot find that. And the Rockies, they got blown out last night. I have them putting up more of a contest. This is going to be a very narrow game. It can be low scoring or really high scoring, but it's going to be narrow. Wherever it is, 1 or 2 runs deciding. So I'm going to take the Phillies. Let's go 6-3 over the Yankees. I'm going to take the Rockies 6-5 over the Rays.